Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we're going to draw a person in a zombie persona. So we're going to draw, let's say, two types of zombie get-ups. Let's say we will try for fun, we will try a zombie soldier. Okay, so we will try a zombie punk. So a zombie punk in a punk getup and a zombie soldier. So let's have some fun. We put down some framework. So punk looking that way, soldier looking this way. Soldier has to have a helmet, shoulders, and we will see if we can do something with the we should have some action like going here. It'll be like more fun. So let's put in some foreshortening here, and in a limited frame we can do a lot of things when we talking about something like a zombie. So let's start cracking. Sorry. Okay. I once watched a feature, and I believe that if you check out the works of one Ralph Bakshi, you'll see that he's put out a lot of intriguing content out there. Like his animated features used to be, and they were not meant for kids. So strictly not for kids, but they were like comprised of some very edgy stuff. So now in the soldier, let's actually come back to here first, and then we will go back and see if we want to change things. So there is the soldier. Now when we are talking about zombies, we're talking about broken, jagged, rotten teeth. So we're giving the soldier, so mouth is slightly open, and then there's the rotten teeth going right to the side there. Okay. There's the rotting, broken down skin. There's the bony jaw, and we'll put in, so if you check out our videos that feature like anatomy of the hands, we always maintain that doing some sausages for the fingers does wonders. And of course, after that we can throw in all the details that we like. Some bony knuckles here. Well, of course, the fun about the whole zombie business is that we see all degrees of zombified subjects. So there could be people who are being like zombies for a long time, and they're like really rotting and coming down, and there are those who are not as zombified as others. So we can choose and pick our own degree of zombified subjects. So making them like somewhat unkempt, somewhat rotten, like wasted away is one good thing that can work when you are trying to draw a zombie like that. But one other thing that also works is that you could have a wide array of inconsistencies in the anatomy. Like, there can be a jagged frame, there can be a slightly more so there can be a slightly more how should we put it, inventive look about it. For instance, I once saw a project submitted by a student in which they were trying to feature some preventive measures in the case of a actual like zombie apocalypse. And one of the subjects they used in it was, I'm not going to name any person here, but they used a famous I think pop culture icon as a zombie. And other like publications like Mad, publications like Heavy Metal, they have tapped into that kind of thing as well, like zombifying prominent folks or like more well-known folks. So there's a zombified soldier. For sure he's a soldier because there's the straps, there's that military hat, and of course we can put in what we call all sorts of things here. So there can be this belt here. So that's one sketch down, and we will do a zombie punk for fun. So just putting a generic face there. Continuing on the thing. So just putting in some details like rather randomly. So I just thought like right here, why not like put in some spikes into this gear that we have for this guy. Let's put in some ab work. I mean, it might look good. And I mean, it's all like, if you see here, we are putting in just like a casual cross hatch. going across the frame. Just, we have to make sure that core anatomy is in place. So in a light source that is falling pretty much from the other side, from this side, for this particular illustration, we would probably end up with some crosshatch like that. There's some punctures in the flesh. In the skin. Little semblance of some triceps structure there. Now we'll be doing something else as well, in that is using relative shortcut for the crosshatch. So there's again jagged zombie teeth, large zombie eye, emaciated face. Let's keep the ear intact. Let's give him a sort of a ring put on. So since there's some kind of like punk zombie scream going up, we have the stressed features like around the throat, very prominent Adam's apple. Tones right under the jaw. Some stretched skin right here, and doesn't have to be perfect, just like an impression of it is enough. And then of course we can play around with the facial features as much as we like, because that is the liberty we have when we are talking about working with zombies. But I did mention that this is like a, let's say, like punk rocker sort of zombie, and it would not be complete without the traditional unkempt zombie mohawk. the important aspect that we always tap into is the expression of the hands, and it's very important that we have the hands just like a person who is sort of like a ghost, like reaching out like that. And we have done many anatomy videos that focus on the hands in this kind of posture. So you could check those out as well, and they can be pretty instrumental in drawing fingers for zombie poses. So right there, as seen from one side, just a collection of shapes is all that is required to make this work. And of course some finesse, around the curvature, around the knuckles. You have to show the hand as emaciated, so as always like starving, bony, and always rotting. So eventually they're all just rotting away, and that is the portrayal that we have to tap into when we are working with these different elements, featuring expressions, zombie expressions with the hands. So please do check out our other videos as well, which focus on anatomy of the hands, and I think we have some poses in there. If you wish, you can check them out, and there are some hand gestures that might be very instrumental in portraying zombie lore. So here we have it, quick sketch of two kinds of zombies. Here, zombie soldier, and we have a zombie rocker punk zombie. So whatever version is there, we can always play around with the elements and have some cool features going there to make this really work. So thank you for watching. Please do subscribe and keep in touch. And till the next video, have yourself a wonderful day.